What's it like to have gas lantern money?
He's very stuck on this.
I see the Mercedes sponsor logo. Don't even do that to me, Elvis.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
We are this close to talking Alex Warren into coming to Jingle Ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
What are the possibilities?
You don't have to convince me. I'm there. There's no convincing it required.
I do have a question, though. What do you require in your backstage area, like in your dressing room?
Your rider.
Yeah.
What's on your rider?
Wow.
What's on the Alex Warren rider?
Puppies.
Darn. Puppies would be cool.
Alive or cooked? How you want to cook?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
You have ever
Just
said.
jumping straight into it.
I don't know. I don't know if you eat dogs or not.
Alex has a lot of allergies, so I think we might have to be careful what's back there.
Wait.
No, I mean, who cares, honestly? If I go, we have enough Zyrtec to kill a horse, so we're kind of ripping it.
Are you saying that one of our paid sponsors,
Yes.
Zyrtec, kills horses?
Where you could buy in Target?
All right, look, let's just start over.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to the show, Alex.
Thanks for
It's a
having me.
pleasure, sheer pleasure to have you.
And that one clap meant everything.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
No, just kidding.
Golf. It's a golf game.
Yes, I like to think so.
So, okay, let's start with Ordinary. Shall we start there?
Yeah.
I was looking at the list of where this song is hitting high.
Yeah.
Okay. United States, Australia, Austria, Canada, Denmark, Iceland, Ireland, Latvia.
Oh, Jesus.
They love Alex Warren.
Love that.
Luxembourg is into you. The Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, South Africa, Switzerland, the United Kingdom peaked within the top 10 of the charts in Belgium, the Czech Republic, Germany, Poland, Portugal, and Sweden.
Oh, my goodness. All for a face a mother could love.
You you do have a wonderful face.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
I'm
it.
not even a mother.
There you go.
So it's hitting hard.
It's cool.
I mean, are you feeling it? Are you taking the time to go, okay, this is good?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it happened really quickly. Everyone's like, oh, like what's the moment it happened? And it's like, it kind of like slowly one day I woke up and people were like, I was like, oh wow, this song's actually kind of doing pretty well. So it's been really cool to kind of watch. There's a lot of just noise, I guess, where I'm just I just like making music, and my wife loves to remind me that song is about her. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's been really cool, and it's been nice to kind of be like, well, every argument I get into with my wife, just remember I wrote this song.
So she's taking credit for your song,
Oh, of course.
pretty much.
My success is her success.
So, okay, oh, wow, say that again.
That's nice.
My success is her success.
Wow.
Aw.
Yeah.
Do you mean that, though?
Yeah, I think my wife and I, if you know the story, like we kind of went through all this together, so it's been cool.
Let's talk about your job.
Yeah.
Being a vocalist, a lot of fans of artists don't understand what it's like being a vocalist.
Sure.
And then when you have a tour going on and your set lists are getting longer and longer, you've got vocal cords. You have a throat that has to be working at all times. Don't answer that. I didn't ask a question.
I was leaving it alone.
No, but really, being a vocalist can be rough. I mean, if you're on the road and then you hit some notes that are straining you, and then maybe you have to like take a day off, and you're like, well,
Yeah.
people don't understand that. Explain to me the science of what you do for a living and how you have to keep an eye on it.
Sure. I mean, I wasn't always like a good singer. Like I growing
Are
up.
you saying you're a good singer now?
I would say I'm somewhat decent. I would sure damn hope so.
He came on to be insulted today.
No, I love it. Yeah, no. I've been doing vocal lessons like 3 times a week for a very long time. But to answer your thing, yeah, it's an instrument, but it's also a muscle. I think if you work out every single day, consistently straining yourself, eventually you're going to wake up and your arms feel like jello. So yeah, when you do shows every day, like sometimes we'll do 5 shows in a row, 7 shows in a row, and at the end of it, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to not talk. And so I'll spend days not talking just to get my voice back.
I bet your wife loves that.
She actually hates it with a passion. Yeah, because communicating is really. I have a app on my phone that I talk, and I love vocal resting. I am so obsessed with it. Not talking is my favorite thing in the world.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. but truly, yeah, it's definitely interesting. 'Cause growing up, I was like, oh, like these people can sing their hearts off, all these things, and it's like, no, there's so much like resting and lessons to sing correctly so you don't lose your voice. There's a lot that goes into it that I did not realize, and what you eat heavily affects how you sound.
As in the acids, like tomatoes and things like that.
Yes,
Is that
yeah, acidic foods. Like you think, like a lot of I just eat chicken and corn when I sing. No joke.
Oh.
It's all I eat.
Do you get bored of it?
No, I don't care about food really that much.
Oh
Sorry,
my God!
what?
Get out of here!
That much.
Yeah.
What?
You're hanging out with a bunch of goombas. We love our Italian food. Okay,
Yeah.
you know, I just had a thought. And I don't have any artist names, but people, vocal artists who train constantly.
Yeah.
I wonder how their voices evolve over the course of their careers. Like, I wonder how many artists you can listen to from the beginning of their career, and then maybe, let's say, 10 years later, they have this new richness to their voice. They've perfected it. I mean,
Teddy Swims is one of those people.
why he what a perfect voice he already has, right?
Right, but he used to not be that great, apparently. Like, that's what he says a lot. Like, he's always like, oh, well, I had to work really hard. And it's interesting, like, you have to put your voice through a lot of trauma to get it to, like, really cooperate, I guess. Like, comparative to where I am now a year ago, like, it's a fully different vocal, which is really, really cool. And it just comes down with reps, and your voice gets used to it, and then everything gets easier, and you get a lot of flexibility in your voice, which is kind of boring when you kind of want to think of a singer as, like, just a naturally gifted, born singer.
Totally.
But a lot of times, a lot of it's learned.
Wow. Well, I want everyone who is listening, who you've been following an artist for a while, go back to their early stuff and listen to their stuff now and see if you can tell the difference.
Yeah, I mean, Louis Capaldi's always sound the same, though. I mean,
I love Louis Capaldi.
He's the best.
That man is so talented.
And he's back on.
Yeah, well,
he's back in the seat again,
he
right?
performed somewhere recently, so we're hoping that
Is
we're
that
gonna
real?
See. Yes.
Is that? It
Yeah.
seems to be like it's just random old performances, and people just go,
No,
"He's back."
I think
no.
he showed up somewhere the other day. He actually stuck around and like
Really?
and then.
Oh.
But
I have
don't-
yet to
I don't know.
meet that man. I want to meet him.
Oh
so
my God.
badly.
Nicest
Funny.
guy.
We've
so
had him on
funny.
a few times. He's
Oh my
just
God.
the nicest
we
guy.
love him.
What a sweetheart.
Just turning us on, Alex Warren is here. We're going to play Ordinary for you in a minute. We're going to talk about the tour. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about Jingle Ball
Yes,
because I've already offered sexual favors to Alex.
and I politely accepted.
And
But
why
a nice
not?
guy.
So, for people who don't know your life story, you were sort of talking. You mentioned it quickly earlier. The story of you and your wife.
Yeah,
It's a fascinating story. You started a hype house, right? The
I
two
was
you
part
were
of
in
it, yeah.
You were part of it. You were there for a while, creating music, and then the two of you decided to leave.
yeah.
And where did you go from there?
Downhill. I created it with my friend, and it was just a fun time. But like growing up, I always wanted to be a musician, and everyone just told me it wasn't possible. I wasn't that amazing of a singer. And one day, I posted a singing video on the toilet, and it blew up. And
The toilet blew up.
not the toilet. Honestly,
That's not a good sentence, Alex.
very well could have.
Is that
honestly.
the chicken and
The
corn, maybe?
side effect of Ozempic is absolutely killing your bowel movements.
Okay, so it blew up. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But the video got like 10 million views. The next day it was on some random side account, and I finally was like, oh my gosh, I could actually, possibly be a musician. This would be really cool.
Wow.
And I put out a song I wrote about the loss of my father, and it did really well, and the rest is history.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, maybe.
Look, I'm much older than you, obviously, and both of my parents are gone.
Okay.
They were around long enough to see me do pretty well in my chosen field, whatever this is.
Must be nice.
Do you? Okay. Probably pretty much just answer my question. Yeah. No, but I mean, do you? I don't want to get too crazy, but do you?
No,
do
please,
you
get
find
crazy.
yourself chasing them
All
in
the
your
time.
dreams, going, "Hey, look what I'm doing here,"
All the time.
and hoping that if they were still here, it would change the dynamic of that relationship?
Yes, and it's something I struggle with a lot because, truthfully, I have everything I have today because I lost them. So it's crazy to think that I have the perfect wife and the perfect life, and the trade-off was giving up the two most important people in my life.
Well, this is what I'm thinking about, and I
Yeah.
want people to understand that through grief and through loss, you have to recognize what you gain.
Yeah, I don't think you get to pick. I don't think you get to pick the things you lose in life, and I think that's the reason why you appreciate the things you have. That's the hardest part about it. Is really like. I'm very grateful to be alive. I'm very grateful for the career I have. I'm very grateful for the wins I've been able to accomplish, but I've also had to give up a lot of things to be here. And that's the trade-off I guess you have in life, and how you can. I don't think I would appreciate anything I have in my life right now if I didn't lose them. I also don't think I'd be the human I am today, nor would I have met my wife or had a career. And so those are things that sadly you have to live with when you go through life.
Was it Stephen Colbert who was being interviewed by CNN, Anderson Cooper? They were talking about grief, right? And he said this line, and it stabbed me in the heart in a great way.
What did he say?
Stephen Colbert said, you must be just as grateful and thankful for the awful, devastating things that happen to you in life as you should be for all the wonderful, brightly colored things that happen to you in life. And I think unless we just totally forget to stop and think about that, it's all for naught. But you're saying, and you're acknowledging right here in front of all 7 of our listeners, that going through loss, you gotta be thankful for it too.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, there's still parts of me. I mean, I write songs about this all the time, and I cry about it all the time. And it's been years. I lost my dad when I was 9, and my mom drank herself to death right after. And I think that's something where it's definitely hard knowing that, like, I don't have that support system in my life, but also, like, my kids are going to grow up without the grandparents, and I think that's always a difficult thing. But at least I am going to play Jingle Ball.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Well.
Okay, I was talking to everyone. Let me give you several reasons why we have to have Alex Warren at Jingle Ball.
That was a great one.
Number 1, he's festive as F on stage.
Yeah.
You just have a great presence on stage.
Thanks.
And you carry the audience with you, kind of with the ups and downs, and tell stories. I don't know if you do this. Probably you're not even conscious about what you do on stage. I don't know. You're great on stage.
Thank you so
Your
much.
music's great.
Thank you.
People like your spirit.
Yeah.
And we need you, because otherwise it's going to fail miserably this year.
Oh God, that's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Will you carry Jingle Ball? Basically, is what
I
you're
will.
asking.
I will carry Jingle Ball on my back. I got you. Don't worry. I will always carry Elvis's balls. It's gonna.
As long as they're jingling. Wait, text messages. Not gonna lie, I'm crying tears of joy listening to you guys interview Alex Warren. He's definitely my favorite artist. I'm freaking out.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Don't look at this, because sometimes they're bad.
bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I look my name up on Twitter all the time.
Don't do that.
That's going to be a practice in torture.
It is horrid.
Stop
It is
doing
horrid.
that.
Hey, Alex, do you have anyone you'd like us to invite to Jingle Ball as well, like to be on the stage, with you or something? Maybe we can make it happen.
Like a mascot? Or-
No, like maybe another artist. Wait a minute. Is there a mascot you would like us to have?
This is good. I'm glad you brought this up, Danielle.
Is there a mascot?
Yeah, what mascot would you want? Let's say you're a team and you need a mascot. What do you want?
I don't know.
No,
man.
did you think this through?
I mean, I've gotten compared a lot to the Michelin Man. That could be fun.
The Stay Puffed Marshmallow
Yeah.
guy? Would you like him?
Is Mr. Matt here today?
I have the pigment of a marshmallow. Let's rick it.
Okay.
Let's rip it.
I'm saying like maybe another artist you'd like on the bill.
Oh,
I was
thinking of a
I
mascot.
think I kind of like how Jingle Ball exposes me to new artists though. So I'd rather not do that and kind of just listen and be like, oh my God, you're on this bill too. Also, we're 5 months into the year. I feel like there's gonna be some really cool artists that come out. Somber, actually, that guy's doing really well right now.
Love Somber.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's 19 years old.
He is?
Yeah, he's a young one. Yeah, it makes me feel old. I know I look 35, but I'm 24.
What does that say, Nate?
Daddy, could we keep him?
Yeah, we love Alex. We're keeping you.
What is happening? What?
Daddy Kelly.
He called me Daddy and asked if we could keep you.
He did.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, I'm not going to judge your kink. That's your thing.
Oh my God.
Speaking of following the Diddy trial at all?
No, I'm not.
Don't.
Really?
It's sad.
It's so sad.
Is it?
It's so sad.
It is sad. Okay, let's not go down that road.
No.
It's
Way
great.
to not tell me anything.
Well, it's just sad that a human being could treat other human beings the way he did. That's
Oh,
all.
gosh, we're
Let's
getting
just
political now,
put it that
too.
way.
Well, it's not even political. It's
No.
just kind of. Here's my thing about the Diddy trial. My apartment is 1 block from that. It's a circus.
Oh, God.
Every time you go to the news, if ever you do, you see a big, huge, crazy trial going on in New York City. It's right behind my apartment.
Oh, wow.
Oh my! When
Prime
President
real
Trump,
estate, if you think about it.
Yeah, President Trump on trial. I mean, just name him.
Sure.
And it's a carnival atmosphere, right?
Wow.
And right now, it's pretty big. The Diddy thing.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I've not been following it.
Don't go down that road.
You're better off that way. Stay off of Twitter. Don't Google yourself
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, I don't follow the news anymore. It's really depressing.
It really is.
It's dark.
It's so. I would just. If my eggs are expensive, I'll just figure it out. Don't tell me. Don't tell me they're expensive. Let me figure it out.
Are they coming down yet? Eggs?
I don't think
no
so.
idea.
No, I don't think so.
Cheaper than therapy tour. You're adding dates. I just heard you added more dates.
Yeah.
And including
It's
Jacksonville.
Terrifying. It's
Our
horrifying.
friend Froggy in that screen up there. That's Froggy in Jacksonville. Oh look, he's
In that empty chair.
he's not there.
He's not in front of his microphone.
That's
can't
just
wait.
that's to show you how well I'm doing here.
No, he ran out to buy tickets to your show.
Oh, heck yeah.
In Jacksonville.
That's hilarious.
So do you, I mean, you already have a long list of venues you're traveling to and fro from every day almost. Do you get excited when they add more dates, or is it like, okay, more dates?
Well, one day people are going to stop buying the tickets. So I'm hoping that's not this tour, because that would be really horrifying.
You have such a good attitude about all of this.
Really?
Yeah.
If I had a therapist, I feel like they'd say it's self-deprecating, but
I think that's healthy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my
call
God,
it
you're the first person I've ever heard that. That's awesome.
Self-defecating. Self-defecating.
No, I thought it was deprecating.
No, you just crap all over yourself.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
I don't know.
Aren't you glad you came in today?
Yes, honestly, this is very fun.
It's really going nowhere.
I feel like we're going somewhere. This is a healthy relationship.
We are getting somewhere.
No, I know. I mean, we're talking about bowel movements, the Diddy trial. I can't imagine where this is going to turn.
I hope it does. So let me ask you this: what do you think about New York City? Do you like visiting New York?
I like it a lot. I'm usually here to do stuff, though, so it's definitely kind of like starting to... I had a few days off where I just didn't do anything, and I get so lost in the city, and the maps don't work.
No.
I don't know if you guys realize this.
They
like,
don't.
I'll be on, like, 56, and it'll say I'm, like, on 59th, and I walk in a circle for, like, a week. It's insane.
Yep.
And then you ask a New Yorker, and they accidentally send you the wrong way.
Yeah, no one really knows where they're going. I think everyone's just figuring it out.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Are you West Coast? Where do you live?
I live in Tennessee.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
That seems like to be the place. That's the gold.
Well, I've
ticket.
been there for 2 weeks. I tour 11 months out of the year. I still have boxes everywhere, but hopefully I'll be able to unbox things probably. I think I have like 2 weeks in November to like unbox things.
Nashville-ish?
Yeah, and then my lease is up in December, so I don't know why I did that.
What?
That's a lot of good
I don't
ideas.
know why I did that.
We've got work to do here. And we're here. I'll be your concierge. We'll figure this out.
I love it.
Well, so are you going to stay in Tennessee maybe?
I think so, yeah. I really like my wife isn't on tour with me all the time, and it was getting kind of bad in LA where people were figuring out where I lived, and I like how Tennessee is massive, but also we live in a gated community. It's really cool, and our neighbors are super, like, it's very Truman Show. Like, everyone like looks after our house. It's pretty rad, and they all know what I do, and so it's been kind of cool to kind of like, we get texts and be like, hey, your gas lantern's out. Can we fix it? And I was like, yeah.
Okay, back up. A gas lantern.
nice.
He's got a gas lantern.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Things have gone well since Ordinary.
When people were figuring out where you were living, were they showing up at your house and being weird? Were they sending things to you?
People were breaking into my house.
They're lighting
They're
cigarettes on
lighting?
it.
Yeah, people were breaking
They're
into my
lighting
house.
cigarettes on this gas lantern.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. People are breaking into your house?
Yeah.
What's going on now?
Welcome to LA, baby
Wait, not
girl.
while you were home, though.
No,
Oh,
God,
thank
no.
God.
No.
That's scary.
I would say, hey, don't do that. And then hopefully they wouldn't do it.
I can't. What's it like to have gas lantern money?
He's very
I
stuck on this.
see the Mercedes sponsor logo. Don't even do that to me, Elvis. Our apartment's next to the Diddy trial. We know the penthouse.
He's got his own elevator that opens up to
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex Warren is here if you're just wondering who this is. Why are you doing this? Why do you do what is it about the music? What is, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a question that cannot be answered, but what is it you really, truly
I wanted
love?
a gas lantern, Elvis.
Is that it?
No, I truly, I read about what I think is really cool, and I read about my real life, and so I feel like in a world where a lot of people are just trying to make a hit record, it's been really cool to write songs about losing my parents, falling in love, and just like what it means to go through that. I think when I lost my parents, it was something interesting where there were so many people surrounded, and so many people came to see us and offer condolences and things like that. But in a room full of people, I felt so alone. And no one would talk about these things. No one would talk about trauma. No one would talk about stuff in the music space. I think it was always just like breakup songs and hyperpop and things like that. And I'm really, really blessed to be able to write music about my real life and help a lot of people who might be going through the same thing. And so it's been really cool. And when I play live shows, it's been really, really, it's been healing for me too, to be able to see that people actually enjoy the records, but they also, it's also helping them in some way. And the gas lantern's nice.
That's
Side note.
the gas lantern's what it's about, and it's just
trying to get a Mercedes
mental,
sponsor.
Yeah.
mental health is the bonus.
Yeah.
Mental health for so many years was just swept under the rug, and we're talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, and bring it out in the open and into the light is not a new thing. I mean, we've been doing it for several years now, but
Yeah.
it's getting better.
Yep.
It's cool to have mommy issues.
Is it?
I think so. I think now.
I think mommy issues are good too.
Hell yeah. The issue is I don't have my mommy.
It's kind of weird. No, we were talking about mommy issues this past weekend.
Really?
I don't think that term came up. We were talking about moms' relationships with moms, and after you lose them, what are you left with?
Yeah.
Right? And some people like to say, well, my mom, she was not the greatest of ladies. She was this and that, and she's gone now. But then, I'm happy to say as many faults as my mom had, I still remember all the wonderful, glorious things that she brought into my life.
Yeah.
What about you as your mom? Where you actually roll your eyes and go, oh my God, that was my mom.
I always thought my mom, I always held my mom to a perfect pedestal. And so when she ever messed up, I was like, you're my mom. You're supposed to be a perfect role model. And as I got older and after I lost her, I realized that my mom, for 10 years straight, my dad fought with cancer for 4 years. And so she developed an alcohol addiction. And I think when she was left with crippling debt, he died right when the recession hit. And, we had nothing to our name. And she had to raise 4 kids by herself. And I remember after I was like, you know what, I judged you for becoming an alcoholic, but you had the world stacked against you. And so I think that was the biggest thing for me is I realized that she was human. It was her first time living. And I shouldn't have held her to that standard and realized that she's a human too.
Wow. I love the fact that I can admit, I got to know my mom and dad after they passed away. And someone said, well, that's way too late. No, it's never too late.
No.
I really didn't get to know them until they were gone.
I firmly believe you die twice. I think you die when you die, and then you die when someone stops telling your story. And I think it's really, really important to always be learning. For me, I didn't know my dad very well, but I'm always asking questions about him. My family's always telling stories about him. And it's been really, really important to be able to tell my kids who their grandparents were when they come around.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
So your mom and dad have passed away. Get to know them now. If her mom is still alive, run over with a car today.
Jesus.
Get to know her.
What? What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kind of into it.
All right. Okay, bottom line, Alex Warren, I think we're this close to getting you signed up with Jingle Ball.
I just realized
What
that
happened?
you were giving me a lot of slack for my gas lantern. You have a gold engraved microphone.
Right.
Your microphone has your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
I'm just saying.
it's an ego thing.
Just saying.
I didn't pay for it. You paid for your gas.
You have a very solid point there, sir.
This is a gift. This is a gift.
Well, maybe I get my gas gifted by the state of Tennessee. You don't know me.
Goals.
By the way, can you
Aim
do
high.
flips like Benson Boone?
I can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You want me to do one?
No.
Oh my God.
No. You just got
I'll
your
do one.
you just got your
I'll
you just
do
got
one.
your voice back.
You tell me.
Let's keep out.
He's ready.
Let's keep you healthy.
Hey, I'll do a flip.
I gotta keep you healthy till December, till Jingle Ball, and then you can do whatever you want to do.
Oh my God.
You can Benson Boone across the street.
I'll try a flip. I'll shake your hand and tell you I'll do a backflip on the stage once.
It's the last time.
I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should do this.
do it.
Wait, can you really do it though? I mean, can you, or are you going to practice until then?
We'll find out.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Go.
You want to see a boy this size move? I'll do it.
I'm not talking about like harnesses like Pink has. I'm talking about like free.
I will do a back handspring backflip before you. I will call me. What is that? The Gabby? I think her name. What's a professional?
Simone
gymnast?
Biles? Gabby Douglas.
Gabby Douglas. Yeah, call me Gabby Douglas.
Okay.
I often get mistaken for Gabby. Funny enough.
I can see the resemblance.
That's what I thought.
I'll call you Gabby Douglas if you call me Debbie.
So
What?
we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
This is the most interesting interview we've done in a while.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, there's
Froggy,
Froggy.
there's
Froggy.
Oh, there
Froggy.
it is.
Froggy.
Froggy. What do you eat? We're here with Alex Warren. What are you eating?
What up, Alex? Pop-Tart.
All right. What flavor? Blueberry, strawberry, cherry?
Strawberry. I split these with Danielle last Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't have my Pop-Tart.
They were
buddy here,
delicious.
but,
There you go. Pop-Tarts. We were just talking about he just added Jacksonville to his tour. And the reason
hell yeah.
the reason you weren't in there is because you were out buying tickets.
Yes. Are you? Which venue are you coming to?
Well, you would have known if you bought the ticket.
I would have.
Busted.
Chuck E. Cheese. He's performing at Chuck E. Cheese in
I
Jacksonville.
thought maybe we just got a new venue called The Five. We got a new venue called Decca. I don't know if he was coming to one of our new venues or somewhere we've been having.
But
That's great.
they're looking it up.
Yeah, they're
Come
looking
on.
it up.
You have 15 people here. Maybe one of them will tell you where you're going to be.
Literally all of them are
He's asking. What's his name? Dailies.
play.
Oh no, Dailies is big. That's a big venue. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dailies is great. It's
You
attached
can
to
see
the,
a whopping 300
football
people
stadium.
there in a few months.
It's gonna be big. All right, Alex.
That's true. Stop.
We got to play Ordinary.
Please, I love that.
My producer's yelling at me.
Not yelling.
Sternly looking.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right, we'll play Ordinary. Alex, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Alex.
I'll give him a standing ovation right the F now.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
No one else is standing. Are
Thanks
you
for having
standing?
me.
Oh, we got to stand.
You can't tell.
She's so short, we don't know if she's standing or not.
Jesus. Thank you so much for having me. This is rad.
Thanks for being had. It was good to have you here,
Thank you,
and
thank you.
all the best to you. Because
Thank
you're
you so much.
just on the surface, because that's all we know you through. I mean, you're a great guy.
Yeah, you seem like a nice guy.
You
Thanks
seem
so
like
much.
I don't know if we go deeper. I don't know.
It's all press training.
Then you come back next time, and we'll go a little deeper.
Amazing.
All right, Alex Warren.
Thanks for having me.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.